Everyone I know, including myself, have sometimes failed at something because we lost motivation. But now I'm gonna teach you a trick you can use to stay motivated for longer. And I'll use my Kamehameha as an example, because it's well documented here on YouTube, and it was a really difficult process. I mean, I had to lose weight, get visibly stronger, invent new algorithms, learn about sound synthesis, and even study some filmmaking skills. And for what? Literally a 15-second video. It seems like way too much trouble, doesn't it? Even if you're excited enough to get started on something like this, the process will take many months, and it will be hard to stay motivated for so long when there is so little to gain. A web of motivation is my trick to do things like this. It's pretty much just a way of planning so that you gain more with the same effort. Here, in the beginning, I also planned to make a time lapse, to take a picture every day and monitor the progress. I always wanted to do a time lapse, and this would be the perfect time to do it. I also planned to let my beard grow to keep me from slacking off. I mean, the time lapse would not look great if the beard is the only thing that changes. Later, I realized I can use the time lapse to teach about multi-objective optimization, so I consider it now as educational material of some sort. I also plan to do a couple of videos on how I train and what I eat. Because some of you found those interesting, I ended up doing a third video on how to keep a New Year's resolution. I also signed up for the Marathon of Dangers, which was coming in a couple of months, and using it as a milestone was a really strong motivator. I also planned to go to the Joensuu night run, but it was fully booked and I couldn't go. Some of these plans may not work out, but many of them will, and that gives enough momentum to push through. I, of course, planned that the programming part will become teaching material, and there are now 3 NoBB tutorials that teach about video editing in JavaScript, including the visual effects. 2 more tutorials on sound synthesis are in progress, but I'm focusing on research and other things at the moment, so not sure when they will come out. Then I also documented the filmmaking process with the help of Mr. Chibi-San. I mean, why not? It's definitely not obvious how to do some of those things. And finally, this video on motivation that you're watching right now is something I've been teasing you with since last Christmas. So this is it. This is what a web of motivation looks like. It's just a plan that gets the most out of a process, shooting many birds with a few stones, if you will. These many small goals during the process are the motivational boosters that make the main goal doable in the long run, at least for me. If you try it, take your time and plan. Spend a few days and really think of all that you can gain from the process. Let me know how it went. Remember also to like this video, subscribe, and press the bell button if you want to be notified when I post.